Lesson is mass and temperature, and it's a bit of a revision that you may have done in the past. Maybe it's the first time you've done it, but essentially there is a little bit more to it. But we're going to convert between milligrams, grams, kilograms, and tons. That's what they stand for. And we essentially just need to know that there's 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram, there's 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram, there's 1,000 kilograms in 1 ton. So it's pretty consistent. So it's just 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, okay? And then a little bit more that I alluded to before is that because it's temperature, know that 0 degrees is freezing and 100 degrees is boiling. And in actual fact, in this lesson, that's all we're going to look at with temperature, and the rest of it will be with mass. So just have a look at all those things. Okay, so we're going to convert between these. So I've actually done a flow diagram before, but it was with millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers. And that's a little bit different to what we're going to do here. So I'm going to go milligrams. I'm going to go grams, kilograms, and then I'm going to go tons, okay? Now, I'm going to do a little flow diagram, okay? So go like this, but I need to figure out, and then down the bottom is going to be the opposite. Now, it's pretty straightforward. If I look at the learning, the success criteria, it tells me that there are 100 milligrams in 1 gram. Okay, so that means to go from grams to milligrams, I need to multiply it by 100. So that's what I'm going to write here. Multiply by, not 100, 1,000. So that means at the top I've got to divide by 1,000. Okay. Also, in 1 kilogram, and kilo means 1,000, there is 1,000 grams. So I'm going to multiply by 1,000. And you can see this little pattern that they all do the same things, because there are 1,000 kilograms in 1 ton, you need to multiply by 1,000. So at the top we do the opposite, and now we've got our flow diagram, which is awesome. Now I'm going to grab this, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it in this next one because I reckon it will help us. So let me grab it, let me make it a bit smaller. There we go. Now we've got it. Now, when you do your work, you should have it on, you should refer to it on your piece of paper on the exercise book. You can always look back on it. All right, let's go with this. Convert 4 grams to, obviously I've done something wrong there, that's milligrams, okay? So what we're doing is that we're going from here to here, and we need to follow this flow diagram. So it's going to be 4 times 1,000, and the answer will just be 4,000 milligrams. All right. B, I'm just going to rub that off because we're going to use that all the time. 8 grams to kilograms, so we're going from here to here. So we're going to follow this path, which means that we're going to divide by 1,000. So let's do that. 8 divided by 1,000. And we just pop that in our calculator, and we get 0.008. And what unit are we? Kilograms, because we went to kilograms. Okay, so I'm going to rub that off again. Now we're going to go from kilograms to grams, which will follow this path, which means times 1,000. So 5 kilograms equals, we need to multiply by 1,000, and we actually get 5,000 grams. And hopefully some of you are familiar with this because it could be in cooking that you see this and all sorts of things. But yeah, it's things that you can use everyday life. All right, finally, we're going to go from from tons to kilograms. So we're also going to multiply by 1,000. So we're going to go 1.2 times 1,000, which is just 1,200 kilograms. All right, so if you've got something that weighs over 1,000, it's a ton. That's a good one, isn't it? And that's it. So that's converting in mass, which is a lot easier than measurement. Peace out.